The WNBA has been a laughingstock for quite some time, as much as they're pushed by ESPN and the mainstream sports media. And one of the people who's been at the forefront of virtue signaling, whether it's for more money, whether it's over politics, whatever, for the WNBA, has been Liz Cambage. Well, unfortunately for her, there's a report out there that makes her look very, very bad. Cambage called Nigerians monkeys, according to a report. Australian basketball star Liz Cambage allegedly called Nigerian players monkeys in the pre-Olympics practice match that sparked her messy exit from the national team program. Anonymous Nigerian players allege Cambage called them monkeys in a heated verbal and physical stoush last July's warm-up game that was ultimately abandoned. The tension was sparked when she elbowed Nigerian center Victoria McCulley so hard she left a gash in her neck. It prompted a physical retaliation, which saw Cambage unleash verbally. That's what I recall the term monkeys. And go back to where you came from. She definitely did use monkeys or monkey. She did say control your monkey or something like that. Isn't that interesting? And like someone mentioned in the chat, now you have Andrew Bogut, Australian Andrew Bogut, gives Liz Cambage a wicked spray after bombshell allegations that she called Nigerian basketball players monkeys. And I wanted to go right here to where he comments, replying to comments on the controversy from others. He said he needed to point out the hypocrisy of someone who, quote, stands against racism. The former Golden State Warrior star was referring to Cambage slamming Australia's Tokyo Olympics promotion for lacking diversity when he added, big problem. When you publicly advocate for something and say it's a huge problem in the world, then do that very thing. Another user tweeted, there seems to be a constant theme lately that those who virtue signal the loudest end up being the worst offenders about the very thing they stand against. Bogut replied, fact check, true.
Was that Jeremy that posted that? That was almost word for word his saying, those who scream the loudest have the most to hide.
Yeah. Like it's so predictable, right? And it goes like what Jeremy says often, like what we say often, when you're virtue signaling this loud and this hard, you do have something to hide. And clearly Liz Cambage does. I believe you said, John, she's half Nigerian, right?
Yeah, I believe she's half, her dad is from Nigeria and she's half white. So she's slamming her own dad's people. This is, I'm shocked by hearing this because we heard that she had told him to go back to the third world country. I believe that was last year. But now hearing this, imagine if she was just pure white. Imagine the backlash that would happen.
Yeah, imagine if it was like Sue Bird or something, right?
Yeah, Sue Bird said this, for example. Imagine the backlash and the destruction. I'm pretty sure the WNBA would come out and say, hey, you're suspended. You're out of here.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even know if she could play.
Now, I don't think she would play. But I'm willing to bet this is going to probably be swept under the rug.
She is someone who's been pushed by the WNBA. They've been promoting her and saying, look at how she's taking a stand against racism. This is what we women need to do. We need to stick together. We need to talk about diversity. We need to talk about all this shit. Then she's out there doing this stuff. Laughable.
Now, to be fair, it says, because I don't know for sure, it says allegedly, right? I mean,
several anonymous Nigerian basketball players said this. So they allege, meaning that they're saying that she did this.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, because that's also scary nowadays too. Because if you don't have anything in writing, you don't have anything recording, there could just be a collection of people that just like this person and say, hey, I heard Ryan say, it's like, so there's a part of that like, I just want to keep in the back of my mind too, before I completely condemn someone, it's like, well, do we have any proof,
But today, man, in today's age, you don't need any proof or anything. The media jumps the gun time and time again.
Yeah, that's scary to me. I don't like that.
Yeah, and the reason that it's coming up now is because a couple weeks ago, one of her former teammates said to ABC that she had told the Nigerian players, go back to your third world country.
I mean, that's a lot. So now there's several people, one of her own teammates, like, geez, man. Jeez.
Right. And so
she said some crazy stuff before. I mean, the white coach in the WNBA, I can't remember exactly what she said.
Yeah, exactly. She's one of the people that has been the loudest about this stuff, the most controversial. Well, something else is happening controversial for Liz Cambage, and it's her own words, because she is truly one of the biggest hypocrites in the WNBA.